Good morning and welcome to morning meditation. Well, it certainly was a surprise this morning to look out the window and see a beautiful snow-covered lawn. I thought that we were past that, but I guess Mother Nature still has a bit of closet clearing out to do, so she's getting rid of the last of it. Anyway, thank you for joining me today. Now, once again, I drew a card from the Sally's Closet pocket book cards that I have here. And again, I still have some available. They're $20. That includes shipping in Canada. Just simply email me to confirm that there's some available and I'll get your deck out to you. So today's reading is quite good. It says, "Spirit lives within me. Even in the darkest moments, it shines brightly. I only need to look." It's pretty hard sometimes. We feel overwhelmed. Maybe we're going through a bit of a depression, the dark side of the soul. We're going through grieving, and everything looks bleak and dark. And we forget that we carry the light of Spirit in us. We just need to turn it on so that it helps us through those times. So our meditation today is about that. So we're going to use your visualization to help you to find that light again. So if you're ready, I got to let my little kitty cat out again. Of course, they never want to go outside before I start this. Here you go. Okay, sorry about that. But any of you pet owners know how unpredictable, especially cats, are. So make yourself comfortable however that is for you, sitting or lying down. And ever so gently close your eyes, bringing your awareness to your breathing, to the rhythm of your own breath. Breathing in deeply and slowly exhaling. Take another long, slow, deep breath in and exhale. Feel your shoulders drop as you breathe in deeply again, a little bit deeper and longer, and slowly exhale, feeling your muscles soften with every exhalation. Breathe in deeply again. Be aware of that moment between your inhalation and exhalation. And exhale. Let's take a moment to do that again, being aware of how deeply you breathe in, holding your breath for a length of time that's comfortable for you, and then releasing the breath. Continue to breathe at a pace that's comfortable for you. Don't try to force it in any way. But do be aware of the gentle going in and the releasing of your breath. What does that feel like to you? You may even say to yourself, I am breathing in, I am breathing out. Allow yourself to become more and more relaxed, allowing yourself to be in the moment. in this space of breath. Feel your whole body relaxed, your mind at ease. I want you to imagine now that you're walking along the base of a beautiful mountain. It's just at dusk. And you notice there's an opening into the mountain, into a small cave. So you go into the cave so that you're away from the oncoming darkness. And you sit there so that you can look out of the entranceway, out into the night. There's a peacefulness about watching the sun set, the colors that perhaps you see go across the sky. A hush that comes over the land as nature is ready to rest. And it feels good. Then the sky turns dark, and a gentle rain begins to fall. At first you think how calming and relaxing this sounds. Peaceful. As you sit here in your cave, looking out into the night, listening to the rain. And you breathe. After a while, your thoughts begin to drift, and you begin to feel trapped in this space, not wanting to go out into the darkness, into the unknown. The rain begins to feel as though it's holding you in. The cave is dark. You feel small, like a prisoner here. The feeling of joy you once had begins to fade. Perhaps the negative emotions you've been carrying come forward in these times. What's changed? Just a moment ago, you felt a quietness and stillness, a peacefulness. You haven't moved, you're in the same spot. And now, perhaps, things look negative and almost scary to you. You look around this place. You can barely see, for it's so dark. This cave is like your mind. It hasn't changed. Only the way you perceive it. Your thoughts. You can sit here and allow your mind to feel as though you're a prisoner here. Or you can look for light. You didn't do that before. You chose to sit in darkness. So now what if you were to get up? And instead of looking out into the night sky and the rain, as you look at it, you give thanks for it, remembering that the rain nurtures the earth, brings growth and birth, actually washes away the negative. And what if you gave thanks for the night, remembering it's a time of rest, rejuvenation, and with it will come the dawn? How does that make you feel? And if you turned around to look behind you, that's when you see the tunnel going down from the back of the cave. And you take a moment to really look, to allow your eyes to adjust. And instead of fear, you give way to adventure. And that's when you see, just a little ways down the tunnel, there's a torch that's lit, casting light upon the tunnel. And the more you look at it, the brighter it seems to become. And you're drawn to it. You let go of your fear and you walk towards the torch. And the closer you get to it, the more illuminated the tunnel becomes. This light was here all along. You realize that it was your own doing that stopped you from seeing it. You allowed fear to block your vision. But now you're in this light and you pick up the torch and carry it and continue walking down the tunnel. You realize now what walls seem to be dark and foreboding are actual beautiful crystals. The light reflects from them. What colors do you see? Are there green emeralds, rubies, citrine or topaz? Perhaps jasper and amber, onyx, quartz? You feel their energy, you see their light, and you see there's an opening at the end of this tunnel. And you make your way there because the light seems brighter there. And when you get to the end of the tunnel, you step outside. It's no longer raining. The sun has come up and it's a beautiful garden that stretches out before you. You place the torch on a holder at the entranceway. And you breathe in the beauty of this place. You smile, grateful that you chose to allow the light to guide you. Without doing that, you would never have found this beautiful garden. A garden of possibilities. You see a bench under a large tree and you go and sit there. And you think of those things you want to manifest in your life. No matter how impossible they may have seemed a few moments ago, now you are filled with hope, with the realization that with the light, anything is possible. And you say to yourself, Spirit lives within me. Even in the darkest moments, it shines brightly. I only need to look. And you breathe. and you feel the beauty of this place. Take a moment while you're here, again thinking of those things that you wish to manifest in your life. Perhaps there are things that you need help working through, letting go of. Your mind is like that cave. It's just there. You are your thoughts, how you perceive things. That's up to you. You can only see darkness and gloom, or you can be grateful for the darkness, because in the darkness we look for the light. It shows up and is there for us, but we have to find it. Just like when you walked down the tunnel and took the torch, that was up to you, choosing to see the positive and to change your view. So sit here now. Envision in your mind how you wish to feel, what you want to manifest. It's all up to you. Whether you stay in that dark cave or you come out into the light. Take a moment now. Bring your awareness now back to your breathing. It is time to leave this place, but know you can come here at any time. But for now, take another one of those deep breaths in, being aware of how your body feels as you exhale. Breathe in again. Exhale, wiggling your fingers and toes. And one more breath. And exhale. Opening your eyes when you are ready. Remember that you are the one that is in control of your thoughts. You can choose whether you wish to stay in that dark cave and look at the night as a time of fear and maybe regret and anger, that the rain falling was like keeping you prisoner. Or you can look at it as a time of reflection, rejuvenation. The rain is giving new life to the earth and being grateful for the experience. That is up to you. Nothing has changed in that scenario. The cave was the same. The darkness and rain were the same. Only the thing that was different was how you were viewing it. And it was up to you to stand up and look for light. You make the decision on whether you stay in that state of depression, of anger, of negativity, or whether you choose to step out of it. It's not always easy. Sometimes you need a helping hand, but the light is always there for you. And when you make the decision to take hold of that torch, things look different. Light comes around you. Choices become available because you recognize that you are the one in control and guiding yourself into that beautiful garden. I hope you enjoyed and found comfort and reassurance in the meditation today. As always, I appreciate it if you share, subscribe to my YouTube channel so you know when all these new videos come on. And until then, we'll see you tomorrow.